Scott, good afternoon. How are you today? What do you have for me?
Good, Doggy. How are you?
All right, Scott, thank you. Let me hear now. Fire away.
Okay, so I have a couple of points. First on Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, let me hear.
I think that Kirk Cousins needs to go to a team that's ready to win because he's not someone that's going to carry a team. So if he's looking at the Jets or the Browns or any of these other teams that have all the money but no players, he's going to put himself in a position to be exposed.
Well, no, he's not. He's not looking at the Browns. That doesn't seem to be a team in the Final Four. So he's looking at the Jets. I think you're probably right. I think the problem with him going to Minnesota, I wondered about what's in there deep down. The problem with going to Minnesota is a lot of pressure on him if he goes to Minnesota. They are.
Oh, absolutely.
They went to the NFC Championship game last year. Keenan was very good. They are ready to win now. They go 9-7. He's going to get the hits. He goes to the Jets and they go 9-7. They're going to have a parade for him on Canyon of Heroes. So the expectation level for the Jets is a better spot for him than the expectation level in Minnesota. And I don't know what his mindset is regarding that. But I think overall you're right. Minnesota, he doesn't have to do everything. He'd be a little better off. I'm with you on that. Go ahead.
I think so. Second on LeVeon Bell getting the tag. I think he made the comment again today that he may sit out. All these running backs that keep coming out of the draft, I like Le'Veon Bell. I'm a huge, huge Steelers fan. Been since I was little. But I can't see spending that kind of money when he's only had 1 year where he's played the whole year. And there's all these running backs that are coming out. I think he's going to end up getting paid. But again, he's going to get paid by a Cleveland or a New York Jets or somebody who he's not going to get those yards. He's not going to have that offensive line, and it's going to be different. I don't think he's thinking either.
Well, again, if I'm a running back and I'm Le'Veon Bell, I mean, sure, you want to get a long-term contract with as much guaranteed money as you can. But, as a running back, your career is limited as far as the amount of years you're going to play. Get as much money as you can on a year-to-year basis. And he's getting $15 million. I understand that the receiver gets a lot more money guaranteed, but the threat of injury is not nearly as severe. The running back is... And he's probably wants a lot of guaranteed money, but they're not going to give it to him based on the idea, of being hurt. So as a result, he's got to live with the $15 million. It's not ideal, but he is getting paid $15 million. He is getting paid as the top back in the league. That's the going rate. These teams are not going to make unbelievable long-term monetary commitments to running backs if they can avoid it. They're not going to do it because the running back career is short. They get hurt a lot. If you have the good offensive line, it helps. Obviously, look at the whole scenario in Dallas with that great offensive line for Zeke Elliott. It's a passing league, from that perspective. Patriots have won 1 million Super Bowls. They don't have great running backs. The Eagles did it with a group of running backs, Super Bowl. The great running back has not really won a Super Bowl in a long time. Green Bay won a Super Bowl, not a great running back. Pittsburgh had Bettis at the end of his career when they won their Super Bowl. Obviously, the Patriots have had an assortment of running backs every time they win a Super Bowl. Atlanta doesn't have a great running back, one of the great all-timers. The whole Pittsburgh, the year they won, did not have Bell. So you don't need the great running back to win the Super Bowl. It'd be nice. You don't have to have it. And the teams that are good in the NFL, there's not that many of them who are really good who have the great back. Gurley with the Rams, Bell with Pittsburgh, Fournette down the road with Jacksonville. The Giants don't have good teams. The Eagles, again, don't have a ton of them. Think of the play. Atlanta's got, they got Freeman and Coleman, but they're not great. You know what I mean? The great running back. A lot of them, I'm trying to think who else made the playoffs this year. Kansas City, Hunt's a 1-year deal. I got to see more. Tennessee did it with a couple of guys. Obviously, the kid from Alabama played well in the playoffs. Jacksonville does have who they have in Fournette. But you get the idea. The running backs are a very precarious position to pay that guy a lot of money. Here's Charlie in Atlanta. He's with us here. He's on Mad Dog Unleashed. Charlie, good afternoon. How are you today?
Hi, Mad Dog. How you doing?
Charlie, nice to talk to you. What's on your mind now?
You being a Giants fan, you got to be, thrilled that they revamped this team. The San Francisco Giants, they're going to, have a lot better year, I think.
How to do something. They had to do something. The Giants were not going to get into a situation where, with all those sellouts and that big payroll, with the Dodgers winning and 3 championships, the Giants are not going to stand pat with 98 losses. They were going to do something. They didn't go crazy with the free agency. They get Longoria, McCutchen. I think the Giants played it right. I think the Giants had a good offseason. I agree.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a solid team this year. And
I think so, too.
Also, I wanted to talk about Otani and the Angels. And I know the Angels in the past, since this decade, they've had a lot of bad luck. They've made signings, and it hasn't really worked out well. But apparently, he's great. He's great at batting. He's great at pitching. And I'm wondering, in the end, when it's all said and done, what do you think he's going to be better at?
Pitching. He's going to be a better pitcher. He's going to pitch more than he's going to hit. Remember, they're going to go a 6-man rotation. What he is going to do, folks, Otani is going to, let's say he pitches on a Monday. They're going to give him Tuesday off. Wednesday and Thursday, he'll DH. Friday, he will do what he does, and then he'll pitch again on Saturday or Sunday. They get a day off, though, usually. He will DH 2 to 3 days after he pitches. He won't DH the first day if he pitches. So Monday he pitches, Tuesday off, recovery day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, DH. Saturday, prepare, Sunday game. That's how he's going to handle it. 18 in front of the hour here on Mad Dog Unleashed.